Hi, it's Keith Grisman for the Property Surfer channel. Today we're at Plantation Rise Drive at Woombai, or Woombai Palmwoods as we refer to it, being right in between the two Sunshine Coast Railway hinterland towns. We just started construction on a pretty unique project. It's a duplex in theory, but the twist here is that they're two independent houses on the one freehold piece of property. It's uncommonly known that in lots of municipalities across Australia you can actually build a duplex where they don't have to touch, so there's no common wall. It can be a much more affordable way of producing housing, and frankly I'm surprised it's not more utilised. We've used this formula pretty successfully. So one piece of land content, two separate dwellings. At the end of the project they're titled separately, so you have two separate houses on separate strata titles. In the new regulations in Queensland in particular, there's a pretty simple format body corporate. So realistically there's no body corporate entity required to appoint, which avoids all of those administration costs. And there's pretty much just an insurance cost that's shared between the two homes. So also of late I've found that that can be quite inexpensive and cheaper than insuring the two homes individually as a total. So anyway, let us show you around the site quickly. As you can see in the background, we've just started, more to the point, probably just finished civil earthwork. So the driveway's formed and the house pads have been shaped up for each of the dwellings. So let us give you a bit of a look. You can see here, this is house 2. You can see by the timber pegs around the outside, it's a two-storey or a split level home. So the outer story is the larger, and then the lower story, which houses pretty much a double garage, laundry and a bit of an entertainment area, is formed by the footings you can see dug into the ground. So each of these homes are 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double lock-up garage. The intention on this project is most likely to sell one of the properties and to rent the other one out and keep it long term. Pretty nice aspect over the Sunshine Coast Hinterland. The Palmwoods Township is just over here, and then the Woombai Township is over to our right. Immediately behind us is the Woombai State School. Because the existing houses next door have already been constructed, you've got the ability to orientate the aspect on these homes to take advantage of what's a really nice southwestern view. And the vegetation that's here does a pretty good job of shielding the summer-winter sun on our projection. So this will be a pretty nice outlook, and both of them have really nice decks to take advantage of the view. House number 1 over here, again same sort of format, 2-storey or split level home. The upstairs area is 3-bed, 2-bath. It does a double lock-up garage downstairs with stairway entry, laundry and rumpus area. There's a couple of vacant blocks around to our left, although one house is just being finished construction now, with the immediate block to us next door is vacant. So pretty nice project. Homes in this area have been selling very well of late. They rent extremely quickly, particularly when they're new. And the setup of these two properties will mean that they've basically got their own independent yard areas. They're separated by about 3.5–4 metres, which is as much as what you would have in a normal residential scenario where you've got 1.5 metre setbacks from a common boundary fence. So we'll keep you updated as we go through this project. We'll try and show you the stages as we go. But if you've got any questions, drop us a line. The property here is Plantation Rise Drive at Woombai in the Plantation Rise estate. So if you want to come for a drive past, feel free to drive up the end and have a look. Catch you soon. See ya.